Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates, and coming up on today's episode we're going to show you how to clean your ears without using a Q-tip. Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates, and today we're talking about how we keep our ears nice and clean. Now when we talk about ear cleaning, most people are familiar with Q-tips. Now, Q-tips aren't designed to be used in an ear canal, and it does state that on their packaging as well. The reason being is that when you use a Q-tip, when you push that into the ear canal, it actually pushes the wax further in and can cause some damage. So if you're a bit too enthusiastic, you run the risk of either damaging the canal wall or, in a worst case scenario, actually perforating the eardrum as well. The other thing that a Q-tip will do is it will push the wax together and compress it together. So what you end up with then is something called impacted wax, which is where the wax hardens and becomes so dense that it won't migrate out automatically. Now, the ear canal is designed to migrate wax out on its own, and it's been doing this for thousands of years, long before Q-tips were around. So in most cases, you don't need to do anything at all or intervene at all with your ear canals, and it will expel the wax quite effectively. Don't forget that wax has some really important jobs in the ear canal. It picks up any dirt and debris that's in there, and it's also slightly acidic, so it stops your ear canal from getting infected. So it does a really good job in your ear canal, and if you mess up that migration process, it can cause complications. So what can we do if we can't use Q-tips to keep our ear canals nice and clear? Well, there's a few things you can do to help that migration process along. The first thing is when you have a bath or a shower, what you can do is let a little bit of water just trickle into the ear canal and then just empty it back out again. And that will take any looser bits of debris or any dirt from the ear canal and the looser bits of wax and pull them out with the water as well. So they'll come out quite naturally. When that happens, when you get out of the bath or the shower, the second thing I would suggest you do is just to give the outer part of the ear canal a little bit of a wipe, just at the entrance to the canal. Now, I wouldn't use a cotton bud for that one or a Q-tip. What I would use is a washcloth or a flannel just along the outside edge. Don't forget, don't push anything down into the ear canal because you can push any wax that's managed to come to the outer part back in again, and it will dry out and cause a few more issues. Now, the other thing that we use quite regularly here at Audiology Associates is something called ear oil, which is an olive oil spray. Now, olive oil is really good. You don't necessarily have to use the spray. You can get it in a drop form, and you can get that either from your local pharmacy or chemist, or you can order it online to be delivered to your door. Now, what the olive oil does, it's a perfectly natural product, which means when you put it into the ear canal, it does a few things. It helps to moisturize the skin of the ear canal, which is going to keep it lovely and healthy. But the other thing it's going to do is it's going to get absorbed by the wax. Now, it stops that wax from drying and becoming a little bit sticky. So if you have got any plugs or larger bits of wax in there, that will help to just loosen that off the canal walls. So when you do have your next bath or shower, that will work its way out on its own. Now, the reason we like to use ear oil here is because you have a taper on the end of the applicator. You can pop it into your ear canal, depress the top, and it puts a very fine spray into the ear canal, so it works really easily. But you can also put a drop into the ear canal and just massage the outer part of the canal just to work it down in there and get it really absorbed well by that wax in there. Now, if you do get a blockage of your wax in your ear canal, what can you do to try and shift that along? Especially at the moment when it's difficult for us to get to any practitioners, then what you can do, my first thing would say, use a bit of olive oil, okay? Use that for a few days. Massage that into the ear canal, just allow that to penetrate into the wax. You may well find that your symptoms get worse for a day or two and then get better, because the olive oil, as it gets absorbed into the wax expands out. So any small blockages then can get blocked with this olive oil. But keep at it for a few more days and you should notice that that starts to decrease again and you'll get some of your hearing back. If you've got a really persistent or stubborn piece of wax in there and the olive oil you've used for a few days but it hasn't really worked, what I would use next is something called sodium bicarbonate. Now, you can get this as a pre-prepared solution. You can get it from online retailers or from a pharmacy. What you do with that is just put a couple of drops in your ear canal, and same with the olive oil, just massage it in. The Bicarb will work by breaking down the fats that hold the wax together, so it'll make that wax a little bit more runny. If you use that in conjunction with the shower trick we told you at the beginning, or the bath trick, then what you should find is that wax will migrate out really easily. Now, one thing to remember when you're using anything like sodium bicarbonate, because it is alkaline in nature, it will cause a little bit of irritation to the ear canal in some cases, okay? So if you do feel any irritation to the canal when using it, stop, all right, and go back to using the olive oil again. If you've got a particularly stubborn piece of wax, then what you can do is use a combination of the two. So use olive oil one day, sodium bicarb the next, and you should find that will help out a lot with your ear issues. If that doesn't work, then what you do need to do is find a reputable practitioner and get some microsuction done, okay? Always check the credentials of where you're going just to make sure that that person is accredited to carry out that work on your ear canals, but that is the most effective ways of keeping your ear canals nice and clear. So, throw your Q-tips in the bin. You don't need to use them anymore. Use the tips and tricks I've talked about today. And if you do get a blockage, don't forget, you can use olive oil, you can use sodium bicarbonate, and that should help that problem out for you. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you do, if you don't mind hitting the like button, if you're not subscribed to us already, then by all means, please hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, take care. Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you did enjoy the video, then please like. If you're not subscribed already or you'd like to do so, you can click the subscribe button here. If you'd like to check out some more of our videos, they're also up there. Now, if you want to follow us, you can do on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check our website if you want to know a little bit more about us. And as always, guys, until the next time, take care.